Il va falloir aller plus vite.
OK.
This is the CSC portal demo. So first of all, here you have multiple options to create new transaction. Look at current contracts, existing transaction, history transaction. You're going to be able to print a statement of accounts. You can also give access to some users to performance indicators. This is also available in Apple Store, Android Store, on any mobile device, or on a computer, like I'm doing it right now. You can also change the look and feel of your portal here for any users that is external to your company. You can offer them an access. So if you go to new transaction first, you have options to create all these kind of transactions. So if you're just selling an item at the counter, you can just use invoice. If you do a quote, customer order, to sell equipment, reservation, just use the transaction type you want. As soon as you open the screen, it will ask you step by step to go from selecting a customer, selecting items. You can choose to look at different categories or just pick the item directly from here. You will have the price. You can look at the price per day, weeks, month. You can also look at the availability. This one is green. You can click, see what it means. So it says here you have 2 available because you have 46 currently in inventory and 44 on contracts, 8 off rent, and so on and so forth. At the bottom, you have all your transactions that are impacting the availability at the top. So you have the full information. You can open any of these transactions here. You can also look at the work orders that are being performed on some of the item that you're trying to rent. So if you are satisfied with that, you just add the item to your transaction. Then you'll have accessories to pick from, and you choose 1 or 2, and it adds everything to your transaction. When you go to the next step, you have all the items that have been added. In this case, Skyjack has a meter, so it's been added. You also have installation or any accessories that you pick. Go to the next step, then you enter your address. You can skip or just enter everything, and then you have create to create your quote. So we're doing a quote right now. So it says transaction complete. So it will bring you to the full screen where you have the information about the items we just picked. You're going to have the information about the account. So who's the customer? What is the line of credit? How much money they owe? You're going to have project. If you use project, delivery address will be in this tab. And the finalizer will give you the amounts that is being charged to on this transaction. Within the transaction, you can go at the top and sign, transform, print, view attachment. You can also add new attachment. You have also the email. So if you want to send an email to your client, it's right here. And if you have maintenance due, a system will warn you that you have to do it before and allow you to send an email with signature. Electronic signature will be included in that email. You can choose the contact from the contact list of this client if you already have some contacts attached to that client. So this is how you create a transaction. Now, if you are at the counter and you have a client looking to return an equipment, what you can do is return at the top level and look at the current contracts. So you can choose a customer. Right now, I choose Cook Construction. So on Cook Construction, those are the contracts that I have currently open. So I can check here which contract we have and open up one up. It will bring me again the contract screen. All right. And you can just transform it to the next step. So it will become an off-rent or invoice the client. So if the client is in front of you, you just prepare the invoice. And all you have to do is select which item you're going to charge. We have different options here for scanning that are activated. And then it becomes an off-rent transaction. You see the total, or here it's an invoice, so we can tell the customer, okay, you need to pay $618. And how are you going to pay that? Visa, excellent. We're going to transform that and that is your invoice for that contract. So that's done. You can use this also to do the logistics. So if you want to use logistics, you have access to different tab here to look at moving stock. And in that section, you can look at the different contracts. But the difference with that section, you will not have access to any pricing. This is designed to be used by staff that are doing delivery and return with the trucks. So if you want to do a return, for instance, you go here, you're going to have all the contracts available and so on. So this is a different application that we offer, but most of the time users doing transaction will be using the web portal to do that transaction.